This is Matthew Boyer and BigBrotherNetwork.com here with one of our new Big Brother house guests. Introduce yourself. Tell us all about you.
My name is John. I'm 27. I'm from Scranton, PA, and I'm a dentist.
All right, and tell us about your journey to get here. Was this your first time trying out?
No, I've been saying videos for a while.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So a long-time watcher then?
Yeah. I started watching around season 8, and then I went back and watched all of them from 2 to 8.
Yeah.
And then I've been watching since then.
Great. Okay, and why do you think you were picked? What made them say we've got to have John in our cast this year?
I don't know, really. 'Cause it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I think, I don't know. Maybe I sound stupid when I talk or something. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know.
All right, well, let's talk about the other house guests and how you're going to work with them. What's something that you want everyone else in the house to know that you think is going to be an advantage for your game?
I'm going to tell everyone I'm a dentist right away.
All right.
I mean, people in the past, like Andrew, hid that he was a podiatrist, and Danielle hid that she was a nurse because they didn't want people to think they were too smart, but it's too much work.
Yep.
And I haven't seen a season where someone made it to the end, they were like, oh, they make too much money. Like,
right.
we're not gonna give them the money. And at the same time, they never went to and thought, oh, Dr. Willie's he's a doctor, so he's gotta be smart, so he's gotta go right away.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't pan out like that. The risk isn't worth the reward to just cover it up all the time. I'd rather have my head clear thinking about other things.
That's a good take on it. All right, now on the other side of that, what's something that you do want to hide from the other house guests that you think might hurt your game?
I'm gonna hide that I'm a super fan.
Nice.
Because I don't know why super fans, they just go in there and they blurt out all this information they know. It's like, I wouldn't want someone like that in the house with me that knows what's coming. That's like an advantage, and I don't know, I wouldn't want to play with those people.
Do you think you're going to try and sniff out the other super fans to work with them, or?
Yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult if they act like they usually do. So.
All right. So last season's winner, Derek, told us that it's not so much a strategy that you need to have, but a plan and an approach to go into the game. What's your plan and approach?
He's getting all wordy on me here. He's all book
How are you going to win this?
Well, I'll go in there, I'll tell everyone I'm a dentist, and then hopefully get a couple people that you're close with.
Yeah.
My main goal, I was going to go and tell people that I am a dentist so that they ask about teeth, because people love talking about teeth.
Yeah.
And they don't know it, but they do. They don't know it, but they do it all the time. And if I could get people to trust me like that, like I do at work, then I could take a couple people to the end with me.
All right, so you're going to build a dental alliance.
Yeah, dental alliance.
All right, that common bond of interest there.
Yeah.
All right, so now going from your overall approach here down to a specific week here. First week in the house.
Okay.
What are you going to do to avoid being that first evicted house guest?
I probably have to shut up. That's probably good. I don't want to put a target on my back like that. And I think the hardest thing is going to be slow down.
Yeah.
Don't go be like, hey, you want to be in alliance? You want to be in alliance? You. Everybody gets in alliance. Don't do that. Just let them come to you. You know, and that's gonna be tough.
You seem pretty mellow. I don't know, John. All right, so alliances. We're looking at what this is, what you've got for options here. Are you thinking a huge alliance, or like a bomb squad last year, a tight two-person alliance? What are you?
A huge alliance is effective, but I hate watching that on TV. It's so boring. It's just one side votes after another. You know who's going home every time, and I hate it. So I'd rather do a small alliance. And if I found myself in a big one, I might use it to my advantage, but at the same time I'd be looking for ways how can I destroy this thing?
All right, showmance, fomance, romance. What are you thinking? Are you open to a relationship in the house, even if it's just for your game, or are you going to avoid that?
Yeah, I'd be open to one, especially if it was for my game. But I'm here for the money, and most of my relationships, they don't last that long anyway. The amount of time I would be in the house, it would have begun and end by that point anyway. So
a 3-month relationship would be perfect then, right?
No, that's way too long.
Way too long? Okay. All right. Let's say you just won the first head of household competition, and you've got to pick a target. Are you going to go for the big threat player, or you think maybe a quiet, no one's going to miss this person kind of target?
I think you probably have to go for the quiet ones because they're going to sneak by to the end.
And so you know the game, you know the past. Whose game do you think yours will most reflect, and what might be different about it that makes it your own?
Okay. I mean, I think hopefully it's more, people in the house think my game is more like Caleb or other people that have been like loud in the past and like their heart is in it, but they don't really know what they're doing. And I want people to think that of me, but on my own in the diary room and all that, like hopefully I'm planning a few steps ahead. Maybe I just end up shooting from the hip anyway, but at least the plan is there.
Nice. All right, so aside from winning the $500,000 and taking home the crown, what do you want to get out of this on a personal level? What do you want to experience most, especially being a big fan of the game?
I don't know. I'll put on a stupid suit and get dirty, I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
Nice.
Let's do it.
Thank you, John, and good luck. We'll be watching.
All right.